Hi there, my name's Kaylee, and we're here at South Llano River State Park. Today is our ASMR nature video about the dark skies. Let's grab our telescopes and go check it out.
Hi y'all, it's Ranger Larissa here at South Llano River State Park. We're going to talk today about why we're dark sky. Basically that means that we went through this really long process with IDA, which is the International Dark Sky Association, to get us denoted as a dark sky park. We're really proud of that. It's something that we really enjoy and we're able to give to guests, and astronomers, amateur astronomers come out all the time. And this basically means that our park is situated in a space that is either shielded by light from Junction or Kerrville, or the fact that we're just outside those city limits enough that people are able to enjoy the Milky Way, the constellations, and other night sky features when they come here to the park. And the way we're kind of organized, there's several different state parks that have this dark sky or IDA denotion, and they're put on this scale. It's called a Bortle scale. It kind of rates the night sky quality, if you want to call it. And let's say, for instance, like if you're over in the Big Bend Ranch area, you're going to have a Bortle scale of 1. The scale goes from 1 to 9. So a Bortle scale of 1 at Big Bend Ranch means it's like really dark, right? It is super, super dark. You can't see your hand in front of your face type deal. And then on the other end of that, the 9 would be somewhere kind of closer to the city limits, kind of these bigger city parks, that area where you get a lot of that lights from the city. And so we're a 3, so we're just rural enough to not have to deal with those city lights. And so when you come out here, you get to really enjoy those night skies. And for a lot of people, it's their first time to see the Milky Way, which is really special to be able to enjoy that with them. We here at the park, we have what we call star parties. And so I'm able to get some local astronomers out, and they share their telescope, they share their knowledge with the park guests. Sometimes I even get park guests that join in with their telescope, which is super awesome. And this just gives people a chance to look up. Many of us are looking down on our phones, are just straight in front of us when we're driving. We don't often get a chance to just look up and enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer. And so coming to these parks that are dark sky compliant or dark sky denoted allows you to enjoy the night sky. And those star parties are a great kind of intro to it. I have other programs here. I have a volunteer named Buddy. He does astronomy with Buddy, usually once a month. And he's super awesome. He's got his telescope out. He loves to share his love of the night sky with people. And so for all these events, go ahead and check out our webpage at TPWD homepage. Go to parks, find my park. And there's a stargazing tab. You can read all about stargazing. And then my events, on the events page, I have usually 1 month to a couple months in advance some of the dark sky or night sky events available. And so you can go on there to join us for any of those. And please come out. The guys I have come out here love to share their telescopes with people. They love to talk about them. And when you come out to this park or any park that's denoted or has that IDA kind of symbol in that sign, notice that the lighting is going to be different at these parks. There's not going to be a whole lot of lighting, and what lighting we do have is dark sky compliant because we do not want to add to the light pollution. Right? And so our lights are either shielded or pointing down because nobody wants to light up the sky, right? That's not what we're doing. We're trying to light up different features that like doorways and things like that. So our lights are going to be pointed down or shielded. So when you come to this park, you'll notice that. And you'll just also notice the lack of lights. We don't have a lot of extra lighting here to preserve that night sky, right? And you can do a lot of those similar things at home to reduce light pollution, and it also saves on your energy bill.
Welcome to Star Observing out here at South Llano River State Park. My name is Caleb Yamar. I'm currently a graduate student over at the University of Texas at San Antonio in the Physics and Astronomy department there. I actually do professional astronomy work during the day, but you know what? In my free time and on my weekends, I like doing the amateur astronomy stuff where I really get to go outside and take a look at what's up in the sky. So tonight, we're going to have a really great view of the Milky Way as we always do during the summer. So basically we see the disk of our galaxy surrounding us in the sky, and if you look across that disk with the telescope, you can see many star-forming regions, what we call nebulae. Those are clouds of gas and dust that form stars as we speak. You'll see many star clusters, either very young groups of very recently formed stars out there kind of dispersing their way throughout our galaxy, or some very, very old globular clusters, kind of in some ways galaxies within a galaxy, very, very densely compact groups of very old stars. So a lot to see in the skies this evening. Plus, we do have a few planets visible. The planets Venus and Mars are setting over there toward the western side of the sky. And then very, very late this evening, we will have Saturn rising over there toward the east. So it should be a great evening to take a look at the skies tonight. Thank you all for joining us this evening for this observing. Alright, so the telescope I have with me this evening is an 8-inch diameter Dobsonian telescope. Now that's a lot of really fancy terminology. Here's what that means in simple terms. This telescope has a big bowl-shaped mirror at the bottom of it, and that big bowl-shaped mirror focuses light up to another little mirror that shoots the light outside the telescope to a lens that focuses it on your eye. That is actually what we call a Newtonian telescope design, invented by Sir Isaac Newton. Why for the Dobsonian name, though? Well, that's because of the mount it's on. The mount is a very simple mount that just goes side to side and up and down. No fancy tracking, no computerized devices of any kind, very simple point and shoot telescope, and it's on this very compact ground sitting platform, and that's really what makes it the Dobsonian design. This design was invented by a sidewalk astronomer, his last name was Dobson, who found a very simple way to build a telescope on his own, and he came up with this mount design. So hence, the simple, easy to use telescope for enjoying the skies at their best.